Hello and welcome to I Know Nothing, where I have none of the answers and I just hope to have some of the questions. This channel's already pretty loose. It's going to be pretty loose. Maybe I've been still trying to be too structured on this channel. I've said I want to make videos, but I want to do them the right way. But maybe that's against the point of what this channel is supposed to be. Maybe I should just upload this uncut. I just found it ironic that I just put up a video yesterday about starting my reaction channel and believing in yourself, betting on yourself, and I'm not taking any of that back. I still believe in all that. But it is ironic that the very next day I got a copyright, not strike, but a copyright claim on one of my videos, and I just took it down for now because I have too much going on. It was my first one anyway. That was kind of my test run. It wasn't one of my favorites. It wasn't performing well. I might re-edit it, put it back up at some point. But I started getting into a little bit about how it's difficult for someone like me to believe in myself. It was hard today when I did that. It was hard to go through that. It hit me harder than it should have. It was one of those moments where I was overwhelmed by the thought of, should I quit? Should I not be doing this? Is this what it's going to be like? Am I going to put a bunch of effort into something, hours of editing and all of this, and other work to keep the channel running and do all the different parts that you have to do with this? Am I just going to do all of that just to have my things taken down, or just to have people who own these things mess with me and all that kind of stuff, even though I'm trying to create a transformative work? I don't know. I don't know how hard this will be. But for whatever reason, I have this immediate response in situations like that of just, screw it, I'm done. And luckily, I have people around me, one in particular, my wife, who is much more reasonable than I am in situations like that, and tells me things that are very common sense that I know at some level myself, but there's a big difference between logic and emotion. I can logically understand all the things. It doesn't really change much as far as how I feel. But I wanted to record this, I guess, because I just felt like recording something and I wanted to put this out there, but I also felt like this kind of went along with what I said yesterday, or what I posted yesterday. We went on our walk and we had a conversation about it, where I was talking about how I feel like I just want to take the thing down, or maybe it's not worth it if this is what it's going to be like. And she was asking me what it was that I was concerned about. And I said that I'm going to put all this work into this thing and it's not going to go anywhere because I'm just going to run into all these problems. And she made the point about, well, if you don't at least try, then what was the point of creating the channel to begin with? It's the same issue I've had with a lot of things. It's like, if I can't have it be just the way I want it to, if I'm going to run into problems, run into resistance, then why do it? And you can't do that. Things aren't going to be perfect. I know that people have said this 1,000 different times in 1,000 different ways, but I am one of these people who has had trouble over the years being able to do anything because of having a hard time accepting that it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exactly the way I want. It's not going to go completely smoothly without problems. Nothing worth it does. And if that's the way that you're going to look at things, then you're never going to be able to do anything that you want, anything that matters to you. You have to be willing to accept that. I have to be willing to accept that I've chosen a type of channel to create that I'll get better at this as I go, and I will learn strategies about how to edit, how to do what I'm doing that will help me have fewer problems, hopefully, with those issues. but they'll never go away. It's inherent with how this works. And that's the case with just about anything you do. There are going to be problems. There are going to be challenges. There just are. And this goes back to betting on yourself. How much do you want the thing that you're trying for? Would you rather go through the problems, fight your way through them, or would you rather just give up and always wonder about what you could have done? But if you could have made it to where you were trying to go. So I was editing video today and when all this happened, and it kind of threw me off for a while, and it was hard for me to get back to it today. But I did, and I'm pushing ahead. I'm tired of living that way. I'm tired of being thrown off of the things I want to do so easily by no one but myself. And I guess I decided to record this in order to vent that, but in order to also put this out here for other people who might have a similar problem. There will be difficult times. If it's important to you, keep going anyway. That's it. No fancy video. I mean, not to say the videos out here have been fancy. That's not the point. I mean, I'm not trying to insult anything that I put on this channel at all. There's value to this channel, at least to me. I hope there is to other people. Is there value to kind of unpolished content, for lack of a better word? Videos of someone just talking to the universe out there, not knowing who's going to hear it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Anyway, thanks for watching this train wreck of a video. If you did, in fact. I appreciate it. And if you're crazy enough to come back next time I put up one of these, I'll see you then. Take care.